Hello and welcome to Interactive CAD and Tech. Today I'm going to be going through how you draw up multiple configurations on and of the same part and using design tables a little bit, nice and simple. So I thought the simplest way to show this would be to do it using bricks. So just to get started, I've got different variations of bricks. So what I'll do is just draw up on the top plane, a rectangle, if it'll let me do it. A rectangle, and I'm going to put in the UK size for a standard brick, which is 102.5. Sorry, I've got that wrong way around, so it's 102.5 there, and the length is actually 215, and the height is 65. So the simplest way, I'll just go sketch, and I'm just going to draw another box in the middle, and I'm going to make that offset 15mm on both sides, and I'm going to make that 15mm deep. So I'm going to do an extrude cut there of 15mm, just to give you an idea. So that's like a little, very simple way to draw a little house brick. So this is this, and I'm just going to go up to appearance and scenes, and then I'm going to just go to appearance and color, and then I'm going to change it to, if we go down to stone, fire brick. So you drag and drop the fire brick onto the body, or you can do it to faces and parts, but I'm just going to do it to body. So it's got the same color as a fire brick. So from there now, there's multiple configurations I'd like to create of this part. So what I'm going to do is go back to the boss extrude sketch. I'm going to edit that sketch. I'm going to click the dimensions. So this is obviously the length of the brick. So if I go up to primary value here, and I'm just going to change that name to length, if I can spell today. I'm going to change that, the name of this dim. Just double click it, and you can do it in the modify box as well here, to width. And then I'm going to exit that sketch, and then I'm going to go to boss extrude. I'm going to edit the feature. And now, as you can see, I've got 65 here, which is the height of the brick, but I can't change the name of that. So what I need to do is I'm just going to go to tools and just go down to equations. So now this is everything that's creating this part in dimensions. So I'm going to change cut extrude D1, which I'm not bothered about. So sketch 2 is the cavity. I'm more bothered about D1, boss extrude 1 is 65mm. So I'm going to change that and call that the height. Okay, that. So from there, I'm going to go up to configurations manager. I'm going to insert, and I'm going to go to tables, design table. I'm just going to leave this all on standard and auto create and tick that. So now, just drag it from my other screen. This comes up, so it's asking me what I'd like to include in my design table. So I'm going to go for length, width, height. The sketch for the cavity in the brick, I'm not bothered about. So now I've created this design table. So what I'm going to do is click on the modeling space and come out of it, because what I want to do is go on the drop down. I'm going to edit table in new window because it makes it easier to edit. So just let that load up. Just drag it in from my other screen. So now I have default. So the default, I'm going to change the name of the default configuration to UK. And then I'm also going to copy in USA size bricks and Australian size house bricks, just to give you an idea of what you can, how powerful it is. So now I'm going to just click off that. So now the design table has generated the following configurations: UK, USA, and Australia bricks. So now I can just go UK, which should be the same. Oh, just needs to come out of that. So now that's a UK size household brick modelled in the same part. Go to USA, change the size so it's now slightly thinner. and Australia, which is slightly bigger. So just to give you an idea of what it's doing, it's actually changing the sizes in the sketch automatically, so you can have multiple configurations of one part in the same part file. I hope you found this little video helpful. I tried to keep it as simple as possible. If you have, please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.